What's going on? It's time to talk about a ultra micro low budget comedy that was shot on video. It's like a Z grade type film. The acting is absolutely terrible in this, but yeah, this is Tuck Bushman and the Legend of Piddledown Dale. Released sometime in 2009 and it was directed by Chris Lum, who's also done other like parody comedy sketch films like The People versus George Lucas, um, Hasselhoff Hair Syndrome, Nursery Crime, Humpty Dumpty, and Inert Gases, to name a few. Apparently, Tuck Bushman's like a trilogy. That's what I've heard, but not too sure. So, Tuck Bushman and the Legend of Piddledown Dale basically follow the ridiculous, cheesy monster hunter Tuck Bushman, who's trying to hears of, let's say, like a demon creature haunting Piddledown Dale, which is actually a fabrication of a gang or like a crime boss to help generate cash for his little community. And yeah, and the evil is his minions and stuff conjure up. And he tries to hunt down, and he slowly learns of the what's actually going on. And it's really ridiculous. A lot of stupid antics and stuff like that in it. And basically, as he goes through the town and meeting people, he runs into his old crush. So there's like a little bit of a weird romantic arc in this film as well, where he's trying to like please her and stuff like that and try to get the relationship back together. And basically, they team up near the end and try to figure out what this monster actually is. Overall, it was amusing. It is shot on video. It's a micro budget. Like this one looks like a drama club in Britain put it together, and yeah, so they definitely have like those fake mustaches that you clearly tell are fake and stuff like that. It's not you could some of them aren't even like stuck onto their face. It's like sticking up, things like that. I think they purposely did that, but it's almost like a SNL skit done on a micro budget, but made into an hour and a half long skit. But yeah, it is pretty amusing. Some of the acting, like I know it's majority of it's terrible, but there's a few people in there that sort of know what they're doing and stuff. The humor, it's a British comedy, so it is very um, dark British humor in it. So some people here in North America, Canada, and the U.S. and stuff, at least, probably some people might not get it or anything like that, but most of it's pretty decent and amusing. Yeah, but yeah, overall, it's super cheesy, pretty somewhat convoluted and meshed together a bit, but overall, it's still pretty entertaining. It's almost like watching a scary movie or something like that. It's super ridiculous, and they are aware that it's ultra low budget and stuff like that, and what they're working with. And you can tell the characters and people acting in it are just giving it all and having fun with it, which you definitely feel that throughout the film. Um, Story wise, the story was interesting. It's nothing really new. But it is amusing to see like how they like came up with like the creature and how they get all these like monster hunters and like coax them around and stuff like that. It was pretty amusing. Um, yeah, there's not very much else to say about this film. It was very different than I was expecting, but it's just another micro budget film from Britain. Overall, it was entertaining, but I don't think there's a special specific audience for this. It's not for everyone for sure, um, because yeah, just the way it was shot and everything like that. It looks like one long YouTube video that would have been made now, but some of the even the YouTube stuff that comes out now looks way more sophisticated than this. So yeah, it's definitely a little dated, even though it's only been like 10 years since it came out. But still, it's amusing if you like spoof comedies and stuff like that, and you know it's ridiculous. You might find this one enjoyable. But for the most part, I think most people will probably just pass on it. So yeah, but for what it's worth and what I saw, it's I'll probably give this one a 1.5 because well, the humor was interesting, the story was okay, but the acting and costuming and stuff was just so out of place and not for me that yeah. I have to give it that low rating. But who knows? You might find it interesting. There's a trailer link down below as well if you want to check it out. But yeah, so, well, that was the last of the Z grade films I had of the 12 that I wanted to check out. So yeah, who knows what I'm going to talk about next. It was kind of good to go back to basics. This is why I started the channel in the first place a year and a half ago, is to talk about films like this that most people probably never even knew existed. And so someone out there is actually saying what they thought of it. And because sometimes there's gems, like we found a couple gems in these 12. So yeah. But who knows what I'm going to find to watch next. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. So make sure you follow me there. I usually had the film title and hashtag somewhere just for fun. If you want to try to find it or guess or just see what I'm watching. Yeah, follow me on Instagram. Also, there in the film clip, I do put the subgenre of film in case it's something you're not interested in. You're aware of it. Comment down your opinion of this film. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought of it. Did you actually like how it was like a huge long comedy sketch filmed on a camcorder? Or was it like, did you have the same opinions like I did where it wasn't for you or something? I'd love to hear what you thought of it. So make sure you comment those down below. Also, if you have any films that want to hear my opinions on, any films at all, it could be low budget, high budget, horror, romance even, or anything like that, I'll watch anything. So if you have any films that you think will be good for me to review and want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you like this video, share it if you really want to, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next review. It's probably not going to be another micro budget film. I think I had enough of those for a little while, but we'll see. So hopefully I find something interesting in the future. Hopefully I see you in the future, and until then, cheers.